Most guys want to know how to get the girl back after y'all break up. Stick around. We're going to bear down on it. What's happening, y'all? A lot of guys always want to know how to get back with the girl after y'all break up. Whether y'all married, whether y'all in a relationship, whatever. Listen, here's a rule of thumb. If the woman sits down with you or send you a message and it goes, I think we should go our separate ways. I think we should just be friends. Especially if it's out the blue, even and y'all, maybe y'all ain't even arguing. Maybe it's nothing really nothing that y'all been going back and forth over. It's just kind of come out the blue. Then 9 times out of 10, you absolutely probably not gonna be able to get her back, no matter what you do. No matter what you do, you can beg, plead all you want. And even if she do take you back, then it's gonna be hell on high water. It's gonna be total misery. All you're gonna do is make your own self suffer, and then she's still gonna leave you in the long run. She's still gonna leave you anyway. So if you get that text message, it's a guarantee you probably ain't gonna be able to get her back, or you get that conversation. Now, if she go out and cheat on you, then most of the time she's ready to get on out the relationship. And she just doing that because that's her exit strategy. See, women don't normally, they want you to communicate with them all the time. All the time they want you to communicate with them. But when it comes down to them communicating with you, then they'll come up with some kind of excuse. They always talk about let's communicate. Yeah, let's communicate when you want to be communicated to, not when you want to do the communicating most of the time. Especially when it comes down to them ready to leave. They don't want that. So a lot of times they'll start a relationship and that thing be lasting 2, 3, sometimes 6 months to a year before they decide to just break down and say, you know what, I'm just gonna cut ties with this you, and so I can go be with the other guy, or so I can just be free again. A lot of times that's what's gonna happen, guys. Now, if you break up with her 6 months before she's ready for you to break up with her, then you got a real good chance of getting back through the door because you caused her some kind of trauma, and now the door is still open and she might allow you to come back in. She'll allow you to come back in because she's not ready to cut ties with you just yet. So you got a good chance of getting back with her. And sometimes women, like I said, women test you all the time. From the time you start dating to the time you're in a relationship to the time you marry. And I don't care, guys, if you've been married 20, 30 years, they're going to still test you to see if you got any backbone, to see if you mentally tough. See, because it's one thing to be physically tough, but a woman will test you over and over to see if you're mentally tough. Because why? They want to follow a guy that's mentally tough. That represents protection. That's why they always testing you. Mainly, and another reason, to make sure you're not a threat. To make sure that you're not a threat to their survival. And not just like physical threat. It's that basically, can you, what's the word I'm looking for? Can you aid them in their survival? That's it. Can you aid them in their survival? That's what they really want to know. And then, based on how they feeling, they can wake up and just want to poke at you from day to day. If they get in a good mood, yeah. If they want to see you squirm, to see where your emotions are, yeah, they gonna poke at you more than you realize and more than you think. They just gonna poke. If a woman sees that she's got the upper hand in a relationship, she will poke you to death until you just don't even want to be with her no more. And then when you get to that point, then she'll try to push you on out the door to see if you'll leave. If you don't leave, then she just gonna, if she decides to stay with you, she'll keep you around just to have you around so she can do whatever she want to do. And if she start messing with somebody else, you'll be there to lick her wounds once she decide to come back. That's the game that they play. So no, in order to get your girl back, yes. Now, if you break up with her 6 months after you should have been broke up with her, after she done disrespected you, done did everything under the sun to try to get you to leave, and then finally you decide to leave, then it's a good chance she might just go and cut ties with you and say, you know what, I don't even want to deal with him no more. You know, I'm good. I'll just go out here and be free, get back on the market and do my thing. That's what you got to realize. So yeah, now it could be a circumstance. I don't know if you go out and cheat on her. If you cheat on a woman, let me tell you something, guys. There is a 40% chance that you probably can get back with the woman if you cheat on her. If you don't, be over there at the other woman's house, buying and taking care of the other woman financially, babysitting the kids, paying for a apartment, all that stuff, paying for light bill. If she find out you're doing that, it's a good chance she's never going to take you back. It's a good chance that's an absolute no-no. She's not going to take you back. But if you ain't been over there doing none of that stuff, then you got a good chance that maybe she'll take you back. Now, I'm not going to tell you you're not going to get cheated on. It's not going to be hell, because, yeah, it will be. It will be hell, and she's probably going to go eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, whatever. So you got to be mindful of that. And so yeah, man, man, you shouldn't even want her back. You shouldn't even want her back, to be honest with you. After you cut the dough, after you cut the ties with her, just be, man, look, I'm out, man. Go find you somebody new. Because keep going back to the same, especially if you're not happy, man. If she's giving you hell, she's not, I ain't no use in doing that. Because the reason why y'all keep on arguing, either she ready to go, or she just poking at you, or, you know, you doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing. And if you're doing that, guys, and you really want to be with the woman, then guess what? You probably need to calm down if you're out here, if you're in the streets or doing something stupid. Because you know if she leave you, then guess what? You're going to be sitting in your car crying. Sitting at home crying. So no, yeah. But anyway, just use that as a rule of thumb. 9 times out of 10, if she break up with you, then you probably ain't gonna be able to get back with her. But if you break up with her, then you got a good chance that she probably will let you back in the door, especially if it was 6 months early. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this video short. And until next time, man, I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. And y'all have a good day. Peace.